Good morning or afternoon to everyone out there in Arrowland. This is Jill from Vitalia Strongsville on this very rainy Tuesday. So today we're going to talk a little bit about affirmations. You probably have heard that before. Positive affirmations, things we say to ourselves, things we might read. I know there's lots of calendars that have daily affirmations. Some of you might have an app that will tell you a positive thought of the day. So things like that are pretty important, especially for our own mental well-being. We can often go down a path of negative thoughts, whether it's about ourselves, about the world, about people in general. We might start to think only negatively. We might see something on the news about one thing, and then, our thought process changes about everything. We might see war or something bad on the news, and then the whole world is falling apart. So we want to talk a little bit about these affirmations and how we can tell ourselves things in our minds to help us through our days. And again, that might be about ourselves. We might be feeling depressed, and instead of saying, I can't do this, or I'm not good enough, those normal things that we often hear ourselves say, we can turn that around to a positive thought, and it can make us feel better, look better, think better, all of those things. So hopefully in our mind today, we can get lots of those things going in our brains. We're going to start off first, of course, with a little movement. Today we're going to move more our neck, our head, our shoulders, our throats, our jaw, to get some of that tightness and tension out. Okay, so let's sit up real tall. We're going to start with some deep breaths. Shoulders away from the ears. Make sure they're loose and not pulled up. Make sure you're not clenching. Relax everything down, and let's take a deep breath in. And a very slow breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Breathe in. Fill the lungs all the way up. And breathe out. Good. 2 more times. Inhale. And let it go. And last good breath. Very good. Let's start to stretch our neck a little bit. We're going to take one ear to one shoulder. So as you drop one ear to the side, notice the side of the neck that's elongating and how tight it is. If you feel a knot, if you feel strain. And just hold it here for a moment and take some of those deep breaths. So imagine breathing some of that tension out of the neck. Good. Come on back to center, nice and slow, and then switch sides. Drop the other ear. Again, notice that other side, and if it's as tight or tighter or looser than the other. And take some deep breaths. Try to let go of some of that tension. Good. Come on back to the center. This time we're going to drop our chin to our chest. And again, notice the back of the neck and the tension you're feeling here through the vertebrae. Keep the shoulders pulled down and away from the ears and take some deep breaths here. Good. Come on back to the middle and look up towards the ceiling until you feel a stretch through your throat. Notice the tightness here through the sides of the neck, down the middle of the throat. Even coming under the chin. And then as you're here, I want you to draw your chin forward. So if you're pushing your chin out and making a really long chin, push it forward and see if you can feel more stretch there in the jaw. Really get into those muscles in the jaw and the neck. Good, come back to center. We don't realize how tight that is until we feel that. Mine are super tight. Good. We'll look to one side, twisting the neck here again, feeling that movement as the neck turns or the head turns and where the stretch is coming from. If it's back behind the ear, if it's more through the front of the neck. Taking a few deep breaths. Good. And then slowly turning to the other side, looking over the other shoulder, noticing again where we're feeling the stretch or the strain. Is it over on this side or is it more on the crunched side of the neck? Deep breaths here to release some of that tension. Good, come on back to center. And then we're just going to give a little circle of the head and neck here. So nothing too crazy. Go nice and slow so we don't feel dizzy or lightheaded. And change direction, circle the opposite way. Good. And come back to center, maybe a little rock of the head from side to side, making sure we're all loose. Good. All right, hopefully we've loosened a little bit. My neck is always so tight. This is where I hold all my stress. So no matter what I do, it just seems to always feel tight unless I really get it massaged out. But it loosens it up a little bit and gives a little more space. All right, well, let's start to sink back in our chairs. Let your shoulders relax back. Let your arms rest at your lap or on the arms of your chair if you have them. Again, as always, if the back of your chair is a little higher, we might drop the head back to relax, or we might just scooch down enough in our chair so we can rest the head. So up to you on how comfortable you want to get for our meditation practice. So allow yourself to begin to settle in. Feel the body getting heavy here in your seat. Feel the bottoms of the feet touching the floor and relaxing. You feel the backs of the legs touching the chair, relaxing, sinking in. Feel the back, the spine, the shoulders, where they meet the back of your chair. Feel where your arms are resting on your lap or the arms of your chair. And feel where all of these parts of your body meet the floor, the chair. And allow that heaviness to come in. Your body is heavy. Your body is heavy. Your body is heavy. Let the eyes close and become heavy as well. Feel where the top of your eyelid meets the bottom of your eyelid. And feel the natural movement of your breath as you settle in here. With your eyes closed, try to picture yourself as clearly as you can. Maybe you're looking at yourself as if you were looking in a mirror. Maybe you see yourself standing in front of you. Maybe you see yourself as if you were looking at a picture. And try to see yourself as clearly as you can. And begin to think of giving yourself love. Give yourself love the same way as you would give love to your children, your partner, the people who you care about. Give yourself that same feeling of love as you would give to someone else. And in your mind, tell yourself, I love you. You are a beautiful person. I appreciate you and everything that you do. Again, in your mind, say these words to yourself. I love you. You are a beautiful being. I appreciate you and all that you do. Begin to feel that loving energy as you say those words to yourself over and over in your mind. Feel deep love for yourself, your body, your mind, your heart. Feel a deep appreciation for yourself. Just for getting up out of bed in the morning. Appreciate your feet and your legs that move you. Appreciate your heart that beats, your breath. Appreciate your mind. And the thoughts that come in and out, whether they're negative or positive. I love you. You are a beautiful being. I appreciate you and everything that you do. As you see yourself in front of yourself, or as if you were looking at a picture or in the mirror, continue to feel those deep feelings of love. And start to see yourself opening up, opening to receive. Knowing that you deserve everything in life that you want. That you deserve everything that you dream of. Everything that comes your way. And in your mind, begin to say to yourself, I am open to receiving. I am open to receiving all of the blessings that life has for me. Everything good comes to me easily. I accept the good as it flows into my life. I deserve the best, and the best is coming my way. And the more I receive, the more I have to give to others. And feel yourself fully open, receiving all of this energy coming into you from the universe, from God, from guardian angels, from wherever you're pulling it from. Let your heart be open, let your mind be open. I am open to receive. I am open to receive the blessings that life has to offer. Everything good is coming my way, easily, effortlessly. And I accept the good as it comes my way, with open arms and open heart. I deserve the best in this life. And the more that I receive, the more I am able to give. Feel those words coming into your mind and your heart, and allow yourself to believe them. Believe every word. See the words scrolling as you look at yourself. See those sentences floating by. I love you. I am open to receive. I'm a beautiful being. Everything good is coming my way. You see yourself standing here. Look at yourself deep, deep into the soul. And remind yourself in full belief that you are good enough. And say these words, I am good enough. Oh, excuse me. I am good enough. I am strong enough. I can do this. I can do anything. There are no obstacles in my way. I am a deserving being. Continue to repeat these words in your mind. I am good enough. I am strong enough. I can do anything I put my mind to. There are no obstacles in my way. My path is open. I am free to walk this path with confidence. Feel these words and believe these words deeply within your soul. Allow this goodness to come into your heart. Feel that positive energy surrounding your whole being. Know that these words are the truth. Continue to picture yourself clearly in front of you and see yourself as this positive form of energy. See yourself standing there with perfect posture and confidence, knowing that all of these things that you have repeated in your mind are true statements. Allow yourself to be loved. Allow yourself to feel beautiful and strong. Allow yourself to feel appreciated. Know that everything you do is part of a great plan. Even the mistakes, we forgive ourselves. We know that no matter any mistakes that we've made, that we are still good enough. We get down and we get back up. And we continue our path forward with a positive mind and a grateful heart. Begin to slowly bring your awareness back to your breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. Feel the body again, heavy in your chair. The feet, the legs, the back, the eyelids. And slowly invite in some movement as the body awakens. Your fingers start to wiggle. Let your toes start to move in your shoes. Give your head that little rock from side to side. And then slowly let the eyes start to open, blinking them a few times as the light comes back in. Adjust your posture in your chair. And take a deep breath in. Breathe in all that positive energy. And exhale out anything that is still stagnant and stuck. Any negative feelings in the body or the mind, breathe it away. Every morning when you wake up, take a look at yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror as you're washing your face or brushing your teeth. And say those words, maybe out loud. Good morning. I love you. Good morning. You are a beautiful being. Good morning. You are good enough. You will do wonderful things today. Well, a little positive thought in your mind can go a long way. Because as soon as you walk out into the world, there might be people around you who are just giving off all of that negativity. So we want to block it. We want to put that shield up with our positive energy so they can't get into our minds or our hearts or our souls. So that's your new homework. Every morning this week, as you wake up into a new month, starting this April, this spring, we're springing into a new month. Take the affirmation. Maybe you write it down, or maybe you have a little, sticky note on your mirror every day that says, I love you, you're beautiful, I appreciate you, I am open to receiving, I deserve the best, whatever verse, whatever sentence, whatever feels good for you. Write it down or remember it and say it every day. Or change it up. Give yourself a new one every day. And see how that changes your mindset and how you feel walking into the world. I thank you all for being here with me today. Hopefully you are feeling as wonderful as you all are. And you know that deep in your heart, you are more than you know. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy this second day of April, and we'll see you next week. Have a good one.